बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, माय नेम इज़ अक्सर सईद। वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। आज के इस लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जी.बी. शाह की लाइफ और वर्क्स पर MCQs। जी.बी. शाह एज अ मॉडर्न ड्रामाटिस्ट, उनके बारे में हम जो है MCQs डिस्कस करेंगे। उनकी लाइफ के बारे में, उनके वर्क्स के बारे में, उनकी बायोग्राफी के बारे में कि वो कहाँ से थे, कैसे थे, और ये जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर द FPSC इंग्लिश लेक्चरशिप पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू। तो काइंडली जो लोग चैनल पर न्यू हैं, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, वीडियो को लाइक कीजिएगा और शेयर कीजिएगा। और आज की वीडियो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, स्टार्ट से लेकर एंड तक ज़रूर देखिएगा। इसमें हम 60 ऑलमोस्ट 60 अबव हम MCQs जो है वो इसमें डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जी.बी. शाह से मुताल्लिक। और इसके साथ ही मैं आपको ये बता दूं कि जो मैंने अपने चैनल पर FPSC और PPSC की इंग्लिश लेक्चरशिप की प्रिपरेशन के लिए जो प्लेलिस्ट बनाई हुई है, उसका लिंक मैं इसकी डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूँगी, आप वहाँ से वो विज़िट कर सकते हैं। आज का लेक्चर जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, काइंडली स्किप नहीं करना आपने, स्टार्ट से लेकर एंड तक ज़रूर देखना है। ओके, फर्स्ट वन है हमारे पास, व्हाट वाज जॉर्ज बर्नार्ड शाज ऑक्यूपेशन। जॉर्ज बर्नार्ड शा का ऑक्यूपेशन क्या था? ही वाज अ प्ले राइट एंड राइटर। फर्स्ट ऑप्शन ए इज़ राइट। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग प्लेस वाज नॉट रिटन बाय जॉर्ज बर्नार्ड शाह। इनमें से जो है पिग्मालियन जो है वो जॉर्ज बर्नार्ड शाह का है, सेंट जॉन भी उसी का है, मैन एंड सुपरमैन भी जी.बी. शाह ने लिखा है, जबकि वेटिंग फॉर गोडो जो है वो सैमुअल बेकेट ने लिखा है। सो वेटिंग फॉर गोडो इज नॉट रिटन बाय जी.बी. शाह। विच लिटरेरी प्राइज डिड जॉर्ज बर्नार्ड शाह विन इन 1925? 1925 में जी.बी. शाह ने लिटरेरी प्राइज हासिल किया था, दैट वाज नोबेल प्राइज इन लिटरेचर। वट वाज शाह's पॉलिटिकल एफिलिएशन? शाह की जो पॉलिटिकल एफिलिएशन थी वो किस चीज़ पे थी? दैट ही वाज अ सोशलिस्ट। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज वन ऑफ शाह's मोस्ट फेमस प्लेस? इनमें से कौन सा जो है वो फेमस प्लेस है, मोस्ट फेमस प्लेस है? रोमियो एंड जूलियट, ये तो शेक्सपियर का है। द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ बीइंग अर्नेस्ट, ये ऑस्कर वाइल्ड का है। द टेम्पेस्ट, ये शेक्सपियर का है। तो यहाँ पे आर्म्स एंड द मैन जो है वो जी.बी. शाह का मोस्ट फेमस प्ले है। वट वॉज द नेम ऑफ शाह's वाइफ? शाह की जो वाइफ थी उसका नेम क्या था? शार्लोट पेन टाउन्सहेंड। ओके, ये उनका नेम था। नेक्स्ट, नंबर 7 MCQ है हमारे पास। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स इज ट्रू अबाउट शाह's प्ले पिग्मालियन? इनमें से कौन सी स्टेटमेंट है जो कि ट्रू है शाह के पिग्मालियन प्ले से मुतालिक? इट वाज लेटर, फर्स्ट ए ऑप्शन जो है वो राइट है, दैट इट वाज लेटर अडॉप्टेड इनटू द म्यूजिकल माई फेयर लेडी। और ये सारे जो इसके वर्क्स वगैरह हैं जो कि FPSC के सिलेबस में इंक्लूड हैं, हेमलेट के, जी.बी. शाह के, हेराल्ड पिंटर के, ये सारे ही मैंने अपने चैनल पर अपलोड किए हुए हैं, आप वहाँ से इनकी वीडियोस भी देख सकते हैं। What was Shah's stance on women's rights? That he was a strong advocate for women's rights. Okay, क्योंकि शाह जो है हमेशा फेमिनिज्म की बात करता था। In addition to plays, what other type of writing did Shah do? प्लेस के अलावा शाह ने और कौन सी राइटिंग लिखी? दैट ऑल ऑफ द अबव, एसेज, नॉवेल्स, पोइट्री, सब कुछ। व्हाट वाज शाह's व्यू ऑन रिलीजन? शाह का व्यू रिलीजन पे, दैट ही वाज एन एथियस्ट, वो एक एथियस्ट के तौर पर माना जाता था। विच ऑफ शाह's प्लेस फीचर्स द कैरेक्टर ऑफ कैप्टन शॉटओवर, अ रिटायर्ड सीफेरर हु लिव्स इन अ हाउस बोट? दैट हार्ट ब्रेक हाउस प्ले। हार्ट ब्रेक हाउस में जो है कैप्टन शॉटओवर का एक मेन कैरेक्टर है जिससे एलिडन शादी करती है एट देन। ओके, और ये भी जो प्ले है इसकी वीडियो भी मैंने अपने चैनल पर अपलोड की हुई है। व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ शाह's फर्स्ट कमर्शियली सक्सेसफुल प्ले? शाह का जो फर्स्ट कमर्शियली सक्सेसफुल प्ले था, दैट वाज आर्म्स एंड अ मैन, दैट इज द मोस्ट फेमस प्ले। व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ शाह's फेमस प्रीफेस टू हिज प्ले मिसेस वारन्स प्रोफेशन, व्हिच caused controversy when it was first published? That the D option is right, the preface to Mrs. Warren's profession. Number 14 है हमारे पास, what is the name of Shah's play that satirizes the British class system and features the character of John Tanner, a wealthy intellectual who is pursued by the determined Anne Whitefield? That is Man and Superman. Next is, what was the name of the film adaptation of Shah's play Pygmalion that was released in 1938? That is My Fair Lady. What was Shah's relationship with the Fabian Society? शाह का रिलेशनशिप फेबियन सोसाइटी के साथ, दैट ही वाज अ प्रोमिनेंट मेंबर एंड हेल्प्ड शेप द सोसाइटीज बिलीव्स। What was the name of Shah's play that tells the story of the young French heroine who leads the charge against the English during the Hundred Years' War? That was Saint John. What was Shah's opinion on marriage? शाह का ओपिनियन जो है मैरिज से मुतालिक दैट ही बिलीव्ड दैट मैरिज वाज एन आउटडेटेड इंस्टीट्यूशन एंड एडवोकेटेड फॉर मोर लिबरल एटीट्यूड्स टूवर्ड्स रिलेशनशिप्स। 19 MCQ है हमारे पास। व्हाट वाज शाह's response to being awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature? शाह का जो रिस्पॉन्स था उन्होंने वो जो प्राइज़ था वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहे थे। He declined the award citing his objection to the false glamour of prizes। 20 MCQ है हमारे पास। What was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of morality in medicine and features the character of Sir Colenso Region, a doctor who faces a difficult ethical dilemma, that is the doctor's dilemma? Okay, which of Shah's plays features the character of Barbara Undershaft, a Salvation Army officer who confronts her father, a wealthy weapons manufacturer, that is Major Barbara? Which of Shah's plays was banned by the Lord Chamberlain's office due to his controversial subject matter, that is Mrs. Warren's profession? What is the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the individual and society and features the character of Richard Dudgeon, a young rebel who is mistaken for a clergyman during the American Revolution, that is the Devil's Disciple? What was the name of Shah's book that outlines his beliefs about society, politics, and economics? That is, the name of the book is The Intelligent Woman's Guide to Socialism and Capitalism. A option is right. Okay. The next one is what was Shah's opinion about on the institution of the monarchy? He was a staunch Republican and believed that the monarchy should be abolished. ओके तो फर्स्ट ए ऑप्शन जो है वो हमारे पास राइट है। नेक्स्ट 26 MCQ हमारे पास। व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ द फिल्म अडेप्टेशन ऑफ शाह's प्ले सीजर एंड क्लियोपेत्रा दैट वाज रिलीज्ड इन 1945? दैट इज सीजर एंड क्लियोपेत्रा। 27 है हमारे पास। व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ शाह's प्ले दैट डील्स विद द थीम ऑफ द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बिटवीन साइंस एंड रिलीजन and features the character of Professor Henry Straker, a scientist who creates a new explosive, that is Major Barbara. Okay, what was Shah's opinion on the use of violence to achieve political goals? That is, he believed that violence was never justified and that peaceful means should always be used. So B option is right. What was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between tradition and modernity and features the character of Undershaft, a wealthy industrialist who challenges the traditional values of his family, that is Major Barbara? What was the name of the organization founded by Shah and his fellow Fabians to promote their political beliefs, that is the Fabian Society? Which of Shah's plays deals with the theme of the conflict between the sexes and features the character of Eliza Doolittle, a working class girl who is transformed into a lady by a phonetics professor? That was Pygmalion. What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between love and duty and features the character of Captain Bluntschli, a soldier who takes refuge in the bedroom of a young Bulgarian lady during a battle, that is Arms and the Man? What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between socialism and capitalism and features the character of John Tanner, a wealthy playboy who is pursued by the determined Anne Whitefield, that is Man and Superman? 34 है हमारे पास। What was Shah's opinion on the use of censorship in the arts? That is, he believed that censorship was never justified and that artists should have complete freedom of expression. B option is correct। 35 MCQ हमारे पास। What was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between science and morality and features the character of Sir Colenso Region, a doctor who develops a cure for tuberculosis, that is the doctor's dilemma? What was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between justice and mercy and features the character of Joan of Arc, a young woman who leads the French army against the English, that is Saint John? What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between morality and society and features the character of Vivi Varan, a young woman who discovers that her mother has made a fortune as a brothel owner, that is Mrs. Warren's profession? What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between idealism and practicality and features the character of Captain Chartover, a retired seafarer who lives with his unconventional family on a houseboat that is Heartbreak House? What was Shaw's opinion on the use of violence in war? He believed that war was never justified and that all conflicts should be resolved through peaceful means. 40 MCQ है हमारे पास. What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between socialism and capitalism and features the character of Frank Gardner, a young man who is torn between his love for the socialist activist Inni and his loyalty to his wealthy family, that is Major Barbara. What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between tradition and modernity and features the character of Undershaft, a wealthy arms manufacturer who becomes involved with his estranged daughter Barbara, that is Major Barbara. सवाल के अंदर ही हिंट दिया होता है समटाइम्स, सो गौर किया करें. इन एडिशन टू बीइंग अ प्ले राइट वट अदर प्रोफेशन डिड शाह हैव? शाह के पास और कौन सा प्रोफेशन था? ही वॉज अ जर्नलिस्ट. वट वाज शाहज व्यू ऑन मैरिज? मैरिज के बेस पर शाह के व्यूज़ जो थे वो क्या थे? दैट ही बिलीव्ड दैट marriage was a social convention that could be reformed to better suit the needs of individuals and society. What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between love and money and features the character of Vivi Warren, a young profession who discovers that her mother has made a fortune as a brothel owner, that is Mrs. Warren's profession. The next is, what was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between science and religion and features the character of Charles Lomax, a young man who is torn between his scientific beliefs and his religious upbringing, that is back to Methuselah. What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the sexes and features the character of Eliza Doolittle, a poor flower girl who is transformed into a lady through the efforts of Professor Henry Higgins, that is Pygmalion. 47 है हमारे पास. What was Shaw's view on religion? शाह के व्यू रिलीजन के बेस पर. He was an atheist who rejected all religious beliefs as irrational and unscientific. What was the name of Shaw's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the individual and society and features the character of John Tanner, a wealthy and independent-minded man who is pursued by the determined Anne Whitefield, that is Man and Superman. What was Shah's opinion on the role of the artist in society? That is, he believed that artists should be free to express their ideas and opinions without censorship or interference. What was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the upper and lower classes and features the character of Adolphus Cousins, a young man who becomes involved with the wealthy Undershaft family, that is Major Barbara? What was Shah's political affiliation? That is, he was a socialist who believed in the redistribution of wealth and the abolition of private property. What was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the sexes and features the character of Candida, a woman who must choose between her husband, Reverend James Morrell, and the passionate poet Eugene Marchbanks, that is Candida? What was शाह's प्रोफेशन ऑन द एजुकेशन सिस्टम? एजुकेशन सिस्टम की बेस पर शाह के जो है वो क्या ओपिनियन थे? दैट इज़ बी ऑप्शन इज़ राइट. ही बिलीव्ड दैट द एजुकेशन सिस्टम वाज इन नीड ऑफ रिफॉर्म टू बेटर सर्व द नीड्स ऑफ इंडिविजुअल्स एंड सोसाइटी. 54 MCQ हमारे पास. व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ शाह's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the medical profession and personal ethics and features the character of Sir Clemenceau Region, a doctor who must choose between saving the life of a brilliant artist and preserving the reputation of his profession, that is the doctor's dilemma. 55 MCQ हमारे पास. What was Shah's view on war? शाह के ओपिनियन व्यूज़ जो है वार के ऊपर क्या थे? He believed that war was a barbaric and destructive practice that should be abolished. 56 is, what was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between love and money and features the character of Epiphania Fitzfessenden, a wealthy woman who must choose between her fortune and her true love, that is the millionaires. What was Shah's opinion on marriage? That is, he believed that marriage was an outdated and oppressive institution that should be abolished. 58 is what was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the aristocracy and the working class and features the character of Jimmy Tarleton, a working class man who becomes involved with the wealthy DRC family that is John Bull's other island. 59 is what was Shah's view on the role of women in society? शाह के व्यू रोल ऑफ वुमेन इन सोसाइटी पे क्या थे दैट इज ही बिलीव्ड दैट women should have equal rights and opportunities as men. Okay, and the last is what was the name of Shah's play that deals with the theme of the conflict between the generations and features the character of Captain Chartower, a retired sea captain who must confront his children's failed marriages and unhappy lives. That is Heartbreak House. I hope it's clear to all of you. If you have any question, then you can ask in the comment box. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.